With his hearty laugh, his cantankerous nature, and his many comical misadventures, all while showing tremendous pride in who he is, this Muchiga man has quickly become one of Uganda's most popular and recognizable characters.
Katoto! Katoto!
So what if he's a cartoon? You still watch him and you just feel he's as real as you and me. Katoto is the brainchild of Richard Musinguzi, and the cartoon is the result of this young man's multiple talents and curiosities.
I came across this story called Ishekatabazi from Kabale. I think it's also bent from it has ties to do with Mbara. And it was Ishekatabazi is a man who existed a long time ago who is known to be a comedian. He's so funny to the point that and so smart to the point that there's a time he was in a fight with an old pregnant woman, and the pregnant woman beat him in the fight, and people were watching and they laughed at him. But he was so sharp. They asked him, how can a pregnant woman beat you? He said, I couldn't fight two people at the same time. Then I realized I can design a character who is similar to Ishekatabazi, who is full of life. He's always falling into trouble because he's too excited.
Animation is an astoundingly labor-intensive process. A single minute could be the composite of up to 700 drawings. But Richard gathered the right team and they bring artistry, perspective and promotion.
Hi, my name is Philip Rugamba. I am a co-producer at Katoto.
My name is Awasa Tandi. I'm a cell shader, so I do all the coloring that you see.
So that's the core team, but there are several other people who work with. Julius is another person who work with. Julius is the one who does the voice.
As Katoto blissfully moves from one gaff to another, he is at his core still delivering a pretty serious message to his African brethren, to cherish their culture and identity.
What I'd love people to learn from Katoto as a character would be that he's a very hardworking guy. He's a farmer. He takes care of his family.
The most fundamental and essential thing that we want anyone who encounters Katoto to live with is that pride to be who you are as a Ugandan. That you can be a Muchiga and still appreciate the values of a Muganda and still appreciate the values of a Northerner. And you just recognize your differences and your positive, and then you recognize that you're in a world which is exciting, full of different diversity and ethnicities, and that if everyone just takes potential of their strengths, we can just make ourselves more proud to be who we are as a nation.
Of late, Katoto has been seen with President Museveni.
Katoto, I have seen him on WhatsApp.
But this is not him merely taking sides and politicking. It's more about him being a progressive individual with high hopes for his nation.
On top of that, we also see the partnership with the president and the existing government as an opportunity to position Katoto as a spokesperson for certain causes that we are passionate about here at Katoto. One of these causes is agriculture. And the reason for this was we wanted to make him an icon for this very large sector of people who are employing, I think, around 75% of Uganda.
Katoto is proud of who he is. As long as Ugandans adopt such an attitude, well, the only way is up.
Something that I also have had to overcome, and every day I have to keep working towards it, is, especially to the young people, is to trust the process. And what do I mean by this is the process of doing something good and learning something good like animation is not an overnight process. It takes a very long time, but if you trust the process, even if it takes 5 years, you will get there.
When